What is your approach in explaining people why they should choose balance training?
I wouldn't say there's necessarily a spiel for it. You really have to let your work kind of speak for itself to some extent. Anytime you're in a position where you need to convince somebody of something, you really are kind of fighting an uphill battle with things. And yeah, there's some education. If the person is inquisitive of like, hey, you know, I'm a little reserved about this method, but they're not totally opposed to it, you could have that conversation of here's your reservations, here's why they're either accurate or not accurate, here's how we can kind of meet the client halfway with things of like, all right, let's get one step in the door. Maybe instead of going full out, we're correcting the dog for all sorts of stuff, we're using e-collars and prong collars, we're doing all these things. Maybe let's start with one tool that we think the dog is gonna thrive with and that we think the client is gonna be a little bit okay with, and get them kind of into that, and then let them see the progression of what their dog makes, and then when they're ready for the next step, kind of push them to the next step. But I think another side of things is this is where obviously Paige, my person that does media for me,